G'day, it's Rob GillT channel. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit buying a house step by step, part 8 already. Part 8, can't believe we got this far already. And it's all about how to secure your home loan and how you're going to get a loan. That said, don't forget to go and subscribe or like my Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get on with the video. So if you're looking for a good location, something like this would definitely be the location you're looking for. This is absolutely perfect. If you turn around and look at the houses over there, absolutely stunning. That one's 30 million. Go and have a look at that. And yeah, so as far as location goes, this would be great. But you're not going to get this very cheap, are you? You're going to pay. So if it's too good to be true, it probably is. But like I say, if you're looking for location, this is it. This is perfect. We're at the beach, we're having coffee, really good. Cheers. Enjoy. Cheers. Right, so you're buying a home and you need a loan. And so how do you secure that loan? How do you secure that home loan, that bond on your property? So the first thing you've got to do is get pre-approved. It's really important that you do that, because then you know how much you actually qualify for, and the big thing here is you know that you actually qualify and everything's okay. Because if you've got anything against you on your credit record somewhere in the past, there ain't no loan coming to you. You ain't going to get a loan. The banks 9 times out of 10 are not going to give you a loan. So make sure your credit record is clean. That's the first step, okay? If there's something small, there's people out there that can get it cleaned up for you for whatever reason it happened, or whether there was an argument or whatever, but it just sits there and they just won't give home loans based on that. So it is quite tricky. There are a couple of banks that will work with you on that, but if it's a biggie, totally not. You know, if you've had a house repossessed or something, it's out of the question. So just make sure that's cleaned up before you even start. Then go and get a bond originator. Now every agent in town knows a bond originator, one of them somewhere down the line, and that bond originator will take your information, collate it, go to all the banks and get you pre-approved based on your status and your earnings. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you can walk in and get 100% loan on any specific property, because there's a lot of other factors that play into it, okay? But for the time being, you just need the loan. And the question is, how do you get the loan? There is a thing called Net Bank Direct as well. I don't want to advertise them, but they are out there as well, where you can, you know, the agent can go directly to them and get you a loan as well. But it's best as well for the bond originator to go to all the banks and see what they can do for you. And if you're struggling with your normal run-of-the-mill banks because you've got a business, you're self-employed, you've got all these things going on, you've got the Investec banks and the other special banks and whatnot as well that they can approach on your behalf. Bear in mind that if you're self-employed, there has to be audited financial statements in place, okay? Not just pie in the sky. You've got to show income in your bank account for at least 6 months, all right? You know, if you're not showing a constant income in your bank account, they're not going to believe that you've got an income, okay? So that becomes an issue as well. So make sure you've got those audited statements, make sure you're showing an income. If you're employed and you've got a normal job, like 80% of the population, that's good enough. You know, you'll have pay slips, you'll have proof of employment, and all the normal 9-yard stuff. And if that's all good and your bank statements are good, they'll look at it and they'll give you a loan based on that information as well. So keep in mind, clean credit record, okay? keep in mind you've got to have at least a 6 month run in your account, at least 6 months employment as well, always better if longer, okay. And you know, they also take into account, you know, little accounts, things like that that you forgot to pay, and small things they will look at as well. Okay, so just make sure all that's done. So securing a loan is easy. Do yourself a favor. Don't try and go directly to the bank, okay? Because if you make a mistake in your application, in your loan application, you actually won't get a loan for 6 months from all the other banks based on that. And then, just remember this, and I'm sure your bond originator will tell you this, okay? If you apply for a loan on a property, don't go and buy a car or something at the same time, or take another hire purchase, okay? Because it's going to count against you, and they're going to withdraw the loan, or you're not going to get the loan, okay? So don't do these things at the same time, all right? If you're going to get a loan on a home, make sure you're not lending on anything else, and don't go and buy your new car at the same time. Wait until you've got your home loan done, then go and buy your new car, okay? Just a little bit of info. So yeah, that's a little bit about getting a home loan, and I'm no financial expert. I always use the financial guys. I've got my guy who helps me out, and they know all the answers to those questions. So if you're dealing with me, I'm always going to pass you on to the expert, and they know finance, and they know exactly how to set it up for you. So thanks for watching this video. And don't forget, you've got to go and subscribe on Instagram. It all comes down, yeah, have a look there. And on Facebook, don't forget to like my Facebook page. So till next time, cheers.